Obviously, a good team win. Really good team win from the first snap. That kickoff, that guy taking it to the house, man, that was special. To hear that stadium too, rocking the way Lemon was tonight. Unbelievable, man. The 12s came out. It was fun. Our defense doing their thing, and as an offense too, like the ball control, I feel like that was huge for us all game, and finishing in the red zone. We harped on that, these last couple weeks of working, and I feel like we just controlled the football and finished in the red zone, and that was the story tonight.
What was your pain level tonight?
Felt great. Felt great.
Can you just take us through kind of what your pregame routine was?
Yeah.
Like, it seemed like it changed.
Yeah. So obviously I didn't go out for the non-padded warm-up. I think that kind of stirred, some questions, which was funny. But no, I got to throw in here, and did the same thing, did my routine in here, but just wanted to throw and make sure that I was, once I put the pads on and got that first that padded warm up, I wanted to be rolling, and I didn't want to, waste any time, getting warm on the field and coming in, having 40 minutes to get warm again, and then go back out. Like, I just wanted to get warm once and then go back out there in the pads, and so that was why I did it that way.
So you threw in here. Where is in here?
In the locker room. Yeah, in the locker room. We have a ton of space, and I was just throwing back and forth, got warm, and was able to go out there, like I said, in pads and throw it.
Dan, what does winning your first playoff game mean to you? I mean, I know it's only been 2, but you've been in the league for a few years.
Yeah, no, it's huge. I don't take it for granted whatsoever. It's just a special group. I think that's the biggest thing, and that's why it means so much. Just the way those guys are in the locker room ever since I got here. They were tight, before I got here, obviously, but just the way that, they took me in as one of their own, and that's so special about this league in general. Like, you make so many great relationships throughout this whole process, and, that locker room and these coaches, just the way that we play together. That's the reason why I play this game. And, they've made it really easy for me to come in here ever since I did in April, to be able to, help lead this team and drive the ball down the field, score touchdowns, all those things. So.
Did you feel like you could do everything you normally do? Like, were you limited at all with the injury?
No, I felt really good. And, yeah, that's pretty much it.
You've bounced around for a long time now. What would it mean to have this be a home? I mean, you're obviously sunk your teeth into this place now.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, I'm just taking it one game at a time. That's what I've always done my entire career, and, I'm not going to look past that.
Was there any hesitation when you won some of the throws early, or it was like, I can let it rip no matter what?
No, I was going to let it rip no matter what. That was never a question in my mind, was, because if I wasn't able to give it 100%, then, I think I would be doing this team a disservice. So I was going to go let it rip, and if my body said, no, you're not going to do that, then I would have told my coaches, and we would have gone from there.
Like watching this defense, we never allowed a touchdown in 8 quarters now, just watching that defense operate.
Yeah, no, our defense has been amazing, throughout the entire year. They've had our back. We've had their back in certain situations. Our special teams, I can't say enough great things about them. But yeah, it's really fun to play with a defense like that behind, that has your back, throughout the entire season, and especially when you get big games like this one.
Sam, I know you said you were going to let it rip no matter what, but when you took that kind of first big hit, I think near your sideline, did you feel anything, or did it just?
No. Like I said, I felt good, and if anything was gonna, if I did get hurt, I feel like y'all would have probably known about it. So no, I felt really good the entire game, and any hits that I did take, I didn't feel it, on that side.
Led you in receiving this game. That hasn't always been his role this season, but what has he, I guess, meant to you in this offense, even the games that he's not putting up the numbers?
Yeah, Coop's been great, man. He's obviously such a great leader for us, but the way that he's stepped up, I don't think, people realize what he does in the run game as a blocker. He's one of the best, if not the best, run blocking receiver that I've ever seen or in the NFL throughout his entire career. And, with the accolades and everything that he's done in the NFL, to be able to be unselfish like that in the run game, it's something special. But, yeah, he's obviously been showing up, throughout practice and training camp, all those things as a receiver, catching the rock. And so for him to just do that, in a game and in games, especially in big-time games, that's huge for us.
So
it surprised you threw the pass to him because of how covered he was? Why did you decide to throw it?
The touchdown?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just felt the safety's demeanor. I feel like he wasn't running full speed and Jax was, and I knew Jax was going to outrun him to the corner of the end zone.
Sam, what does it mean to you to have the opportunity to play for an NFC championship?
Yeah, it's big, for us to, especially to play here. An NFC championship at Lumen with the 12s behind us. It doesn't get any better than that.
You guys got the lead, and then you're able to run the football with such kind of physical brutality. What does it feel like out there? I mean, can you feel the defense like wearing down, and how much confidence did you generate from it?
No, it's just I think for us as an offense, we understand what we're capable of. We've showed glimpses of it throughout the season, and I think these last few games we've kind of proven our offensive line, our tight ends have proven kind of what we can do running the football. So we're just going to continue to, watch the tape, get better, and see where we can go from here.
Is the league something you feel like you're going to have to continue to manage for the rest of the playoffs?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so
All right, thanks guys.
So,